what are the limits of the present-day church when it comes to discipleship? When we define success wrongly, our best energies get invested in things such as cutting-edge weekend services or cultivating our brand or preparing great messages, and little is left over for discipleship, our own or that of others, especially when it produces what appears to be such a slow and small return. In Western culture, bigger is always better. We want bigger bank accounts and more influence. We want bigger social media platforms, bigger budgets, bigger profits, bigger staffs, bigger churches. In so many ways, we've bought into the culture's definition of success, a spirituality of ascent, that things are getting bigger and better all the time. We measure success by numbers, and bigger is always the goal. We measure increases in attendance or giving or increases in numbers of small groups or those serving. And we count the number of conversions and new programs and maybe baptisms. And so if our numbers are increasing with more people participating in our ministry, we feel great. If the numbers are decreasing, we feel despondent and consider our efforts a failure. I'm not saying that it's inherently wrong that we measure our progress by the numbers, but the problem comes when numbers are the only thing we measure, and so they become our ultimate marker of success. Now, success, according to Scripture, is this. Success is becoming the person God calls you to become and doing what God calls you to do in His way and according to His timetable. Now, what this means is that it's possible for a ministry or organization to be growing numerically and yet actually failing, and that your ministry in numbers may be declining and yet you're actually succeeding. All numerical markers, whether it's increased attendance or better and bigger programs, these must take a backseat to listening to Jesus, because He calls us to abide and abound in Him. What that looks like specifically will differ depending on what He says to us in the midst of our unique leadership contexts and our unique leadership callings.